Let's just start with that line. I mean, wow, it's this chilling declaration of absolute power, spoken from a villain to the hero she had just finished creating and, well, completely destroying. That line pretty much marks the end of a tragedy. So, in this explainer, we're going to break down the catastrophic chain of events that led to the fall of Kai Kanzaki, a guy who tried to be a hero and instead got branded as a monster for the whole world to see. And really, that's the fascinating question, isn't it? We're going to trace the exact moments where good intentions pave a road straight to hell, all because one person was just brilliant and ruthless in her manipulation of information. Okay, let's dive right in. Our story kicks off with Kai Kenzaki, literally backed into a corner. He's got no way out, and the choices are grim. Either become a mass murderer or get really, really creative. Now, the tool at the heart of our story is this thing, the Death Note. To Kai, its purpose seemed terrifyingly simple. You type a name, that person dies. A power he was, deeply hesitant to use to just wipe out a whole squad of people. So picture this. Nexus Security is at his door. They are seconds away from breaking it down. He could type their names, kill them all, and just walk away. But he refuses. And instead, this radical thought hits him. What if the bone isn't just for death? What if it's for influence? And what he does next is just ingenious. He doesn't type a name, he types a command right into the cause of death field, basically pushing the tool way beyond what he thought it could do. It's this wild last-ditch gamble to just create chaos. And it works. Instantly, the pounding on his door just stops. The security team gets a call and they abort the mission. Outside, dozens of police cars, fire trucks, and ambulances are screaming towards a completely fake emergency at Nexus Tower, leaving the actual city totally vulnerable. He didn't kill anyone, he just moved them. But here's the thing. Every action has a reaction. Kai's clever little escape didn't go unnoticed. In fact, for his adversary, it wasn't a setback at all. It was more like a revelation. Just look at the reaction of E. Ferris, the story's antagonist. She's not angry, she's ecstatic, because Kai just showed her that this weapon has capabilities she hadn't even considered. The possibilities are racing through her mind. This right here is the turning point of the whole story. The bone isn't just a gun anymore. It's a reality manipulation tool. It can influence entire systems, control resources, and shape events on a massive scale. And in his desperation, Kai basically just taught his enemy the true nature of the weapon he was holding. So, Kai's feeling pretty good about himself. He's escaped, he's emboldened, and he decides to press his advantage. This right here leads to his second and most catastrophic mistake. He tries to fight back. He gets this really foolish urge. He uses the bone tool one last time, commanding it to leak all of Nexus's secret Project Janus files to every major news outlet. His goal? Expose them for the monsters they really are. But here's the problem. Ferris is playing chess, while Kai is playing checkers. She's 10 steps ahead. What Kai sees as this decisive, symbolic blow, she sees as the perfect trap. She doesn't even try to stop the leak. She lets it happen, because she knows she can control what the world sees. And now the game completely changes. Ferris doesn't just defend against Kai's attack, oh no. She hijacks it. She turns it into the very weapon that's going to destroy him. So how does she do it? With this, the Black Knight Protocol. As Kai's data dump is flying out to the internet, her system literally intercepts it, doctors the files in real time, and then sends the new, altered version on its way. The media, the world, they're only going to see the version of the truth she wants them to. And just look at the speed of this operation. It is breathtaking. Within 2 minutes of Kai's leak, Ferris's protocol is active. Within half an hour, the fake files are in the hands of the media. And by 10 o'clock that night, Kai Kanzaki is no longer some unknown hacker. He is public enemy zero. And just like that, a whole new reality is built from the ground up. Kai is now an extremist. The bone tool is his personal assassination AI. Past events are completely rewritten. Marcus Vance is now a hero that Kai killed. Lena Petrov is a victim he brutally silenced. They even twist his late father's activism into evidence of his anarchist ideology. So yeah, Kai has been completely and totally outplayed. His identity has been stolen and replaced. But the final act of this whole tragedy involves the weapon itself, and it leads to a horrifying conclusion. As Kai is watching the world turn against him on the news, his laptop powers on all by itself. The bone interface appears, but it's glitching, corrupted, and it's displaying this single, terrifying message. Control has been transferred. It's not his anymore. And at her desk, miles away, Ferris sees the clean, pristine, official version of the bone interface on her screen. She has taken control. And what's the very first thing she does? She types a name, the name of the tool's former owner. And notice what she does here. This is the masterstroke. She doesn't just target him. She uses the tool to dictate his official fate, turning it into an instrument of state-sanctioned punishment. She hasn't just seized the weapon, she has seized reality itself. And all Kai can do is watch, completely paralyzed, just whispering in horror as he realizes the truth. He hasn't just been outplayed. He has been erased and replaced by a monster of his enemy's design, a monster built from his own desperate actions. You know, this story leaves us with a really chilling thought. Ferris knew that to win, she didn't need to defeat Kai, she just needed to own the narrative. And it really begs the question, in a world where data can be manipulated in real time, how can any of us be certain that what we see is actually the truth?